Welcome to another episode of Some Good Library News. I'm your anchor and reference assistant, Stephanie. Today, we're going to start out with Miss Sarah with some new items coming up. Sarah?
Thank you, Stephanie. This is Sarah. I have a few books to show you. It's time for some new selections. These are items that are still currently processing but should be up in the day or two. First, I have for you Creative Cosplay, selecting and sewing costumes, and this is by Amanda Haas. I have a feeling Stephanie might be interested. Oh, next up, she might run away with that one. A Midwinter's Tale by Bethany Blake. Look at a cute little fellow here on front, very festive. Lucky Paws Pet Sitting Mystery Book for you. Lastly, I have The Story of Us by Terry Wilson. Jamil always loves True Love Bookstore and Cafe, and now she's the owner. And then there's love letters and all sorts of things that develop. Hopefully you can stop by and pick up one of these if they look great to you. Oh, and by the way, what are these things? More information on how books get here coming soon on Some Good Library News. Back to you, Steph.
I'll bring it back. Now let's join Miss Nancy for a Kindness Club feature. Nancy?
Thanks, Steph. As many of you know, every year at this time, the library begins to collect donations for the community Thanksgiving meal. Unfortunately, this year, organizers had to make the tough decision not to go forward with the community Thanksgiving meal in the best interest of the health and safety of both attendees and volunteers. So this year, the library is partnering with Miss Great River, Olivia Keller, to collect non-perishable food items as well as warm winter outerwear for local food pantries and those in need this holiday season. During the month of November, we'll be collecting non-perishable food items, and beginning in December, we'll collect warm winter outerwear. Now, here's Olivia to tell you a little bit more about her effort.
So yeah, my name is Olivia Keller, and I'm part of the Miss America organization through the Miss Iowa program, currently reigning as Miss Great River. And normally you'd catch me out advocating for literacy, as I have a social impact initiative called Read to Succeed, Literacy for All. So normally I'm advocating for better literacy rates for our children. But right now, with cold weather so fast approaching and the whole COVID-19 pandemic, I realized that a lot of people struggle to put and to keep food on their tables. I know that for me personally, when my mom caught the coronavirus, she was out of work and we weren't able to have as much food as we normally do. And I don't want to see that happen for the amazing people here in our community. So I came up with Project Kindness. And the goal of Project Kindness is just to collect as many non-perishable food items as possible, along with coats, hats, gloves, any outerwear, because I know people also struggle to keep warm in the winter. And the library will be accepting the outerwear starting in December, but in November, they will be collecting the non-perishable food items. And it's crazy because when the Kindness Club reached out to me and I had my Project Kindness, I thought, how amazing. The library is already such a positive staple in the community that I really think that a partnership between us can bring in amazing, amazing donations to give to whoever may need them. I'm planning on donating to children and families in the Head Start program, children and families within the public school system, the homeless shelter, the women's shelter, and the homeless people in our community who unfortunately don't have a room in one of our shelters. So if you can, please come out and donate whatever you are able to. Thank you.
Thanks, Olivia. The library is looking forward to partnering with you to help out those in need in our community this holiday season. Back to you, Steph.
Thank you, Nancy. We're always looking for ways to help our community. This weekend, the Friends of the Library are having another book sale. This week's theme is children's books. So come on in, find that next great read. Every Friday at 10, meet me for the Sterling Lord Virtual Festival. I'll be putting out 2 to 3 interviews with local authors. If you'd like interviewed, go ahead and click on the link below. Our library family just got another member. We'd like to welcome Sam Watson as our new Public Services Librarian. Come in sometime and say hi to Sam. And that's some good library news.